Two dumbasses in the mic. Oh shit, son.
You have two guys playing with your junk. Damn, I didn't know that about myself.
Like, bitch, I'm on the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Jay Smith, Max Torbochkin, it's another damn good show.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you sing it all? You know how to harmonize? Hello, hello, hello. No?
Wow.
Can't do that? No?
I'm not a professional like you. I do this.
Yeah, I'm a real professional. We should sing our way in.
I design fucking kitchens for
We should sing our intro. Hey there, all you freaks. Welcome to another damn good show. Something like that.
Hello, freaks. Welcome to the...
You could sing it in your native tongue. The people's
I'm
tongue.
going to sing you the song of my people.
Let's hear it. Ready? It usually starts off with something like this.
Yeah. Die, capitalist pig, die.
Everybody!
Die, capitalist pig, die.
All right. You ready to do this? We're just going to bring it in with that.
For
script.
motherland.
Everybody, it's a damn good show. That was Max singing the song of his people.
That's right.
Max Torbochkin and myself, Jay Smith, a real American, unlike this fella here,
Oh, go fuck yourself.
perpetrating.
Episode 3, by the way.
Episode 3. Thanks,
Thank
everybody,
you.
for
Thank
checking
you.
out Episode 3. We're just getting everything launched. We're starting to get people rolling in and actually looking. All 10 of them. That's all right, though. You got to start somewhere. So thanks for checking it out, folks. This is
Yes,
Damn Good Show,
thank
number
you.
3.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
All 10 of you.
So we're doing this, actually recording this on Friday to release on Monday. And
Yes.
so by the time you're hearing this, the UFC shows that I'm going to be talking about are going to be over. But
So that means you're not. Well, no.
what? That's okay.
Yeah, I guess. I
can make my predictions. All right, out of Nunes and Shevchenko, real quick. You get. Of course, you're going to go with the Russian. Come on.
Fuck yeah, she's hot.
She's hot, but do you think she can get past the destroyer, the destroyer of worlds, Amanda Nunes?
She can do it.
All right, we'll see.
Hey,
We'll find out.
Russians always win eventually. So all I gotta say.
Are you
that's-
sure?
Yes.
I don't know. We'll
Look
see.
up the
See how it's
history.
going. We'll see.
Just saying.
We'll see. So I think Amanda Nunes is going to take it. You got the Ultimate Fighter House winners are fighting tonight. There's some good fights tonight here on Friday, and then Saturday's the day though, and the main event. And that man, you got Overeem and Verdum. You got
All those
the
people
man
I don't
who's
know.
Shevchenko.
All those people I don't know.
I think Travis Brown is fighting. There's that card's stacked. It's going to be good fights this weekend.
Yeah, sounds
So,
like a good bowling.
you know what I'm
team.
going to do next week? I'm going to prepare for the next one. I'm going to start doing DraftKings again.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually pretty fun, man. It might actually get you into it.
I was in it. I still have $20 I
And
deposited last year.
For UFC,
I don't know, something I put in $20 for, and I gave up on it.
what were you doing it on? Football?
Probably.
Everybody knows you don't know anything about football.
I don't know shit, but the first time I've done football, that's why everybody was pissed off. I was actually number 2.
Yeah, you got beginner's luck. That's how it happens.
Second year-
beginners and women.
Second year, I was number 3. And this year was the same thing. I was on the top 3.
Well, your Russian statistics running.
I was looking at numbers. I don't know shit. I don't know, like, you know.
Anyways, for the fights, it actually makes it really interesting. Like, even I used to never really watch the early prelims and the all that stuff. I usually just would come in at the main card or whatever. And it kind of gave me a reason to watch some of those other fights. Like, even though I wasn't like playing to make a bunch of money or anything, but it was just for the fun of it. You know, I do the dollar bets, $2 bets, or whatever.
See, not me. I always imagining myself like the minute I put any money betting, that's why I don't bet, or lottery.
So you got the problem.
I literally driving to work. And it's a long drive, and I'm like imagining myself like, okay, I'm buying this $1 million home. I'm gonna make all this money.
Hey man, yeah, you got a chance. You got the McGregor Mayweather fight coming up.
Who do you think gonna win?
Well, here's how I think this is going to go down. If Conor can put his hands on him with the power before the 4th or 5th round, that's his one shot of really getting in there. Otherwise, Mayweather wraps him up, stays away, runs away, and just points him all the way through to the end.
He's a professional boxer. He cannot kick. So
doesn't matter. Dude.
no.
Everybody's counting out Connor. Everybody's counting out Connor.
Dude.
You can't count him out. It's fighting. Anything can happen. One.
I prefer Connor. I actually
Yeah, but how
rooting
much do
for
you
him.
know about him as a fighter?
Not much.
Okay. Here's the thing. He's going to be the bigger fighter, and he has power. And he has power on the way out. He's got power going backwards. So, I mean, the guy's dangerous. He really is. He knocked out Aldo, who's, for 10 years, undefeated. Knocked him out in 13 seconds. So, there's always his chance. He's fast, man.
His only chance, I think, is to...
The odds are against him. I'm not saying like...
No, I'm saying do the defense and just continue just like defending yourself for what? How many rounds is the freaking fight?
I believe 12 rounds.
Okay, for about 10 rounds. Just let the other guy wear out, just like a lot of...
Bitch, this ain't a fucking Rocky movie.
It's the same
If
shit
you-
every time.
Maybe he can't let
then
McGregor
go
put
in.
hands on him. McGregor will knock you out. McGregor is full power. You're rolling your eyes, but I'm telling you, if he can get something,
The
in
other
on
guy's
him
a
on-
professional
Do you
boxer.
think that Mayweather's never been touched before or something? He's been rocked before.
I know, but he's a professional boxer. That's all I do.
All right. Well,
You're switching from kicking somebody.
you guys that are
getting-
writing him off are making a mistake.
I am not. I would like for him to win just for the shits and giggles, so it will just mess up the whole structure of fighting. So people can say now, oh, look, this UFC guy can take out the boxer, on his own
I'm
grounds.
going to put money on him just in case. He'll be such an underdog that if it does
You're actually going to
happen-
bet money?
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
What?
Isn't it illegal?
What are you talking about? This is this is for entertainment purposes.
Oh, okay.
This is
There is nothing illegal
there's
going on right
nothing real
here.
about this show. This is all fake. We wrote all this stuff down. There's notes.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a script.
all quarter of a page.
Can you even read any of that? It's
I
just
fuck
some
no. He can
chicken
barely.
scratch.
He can
I
barely write
read
English.
it. And I wrote it.
Did it say Russia in the beginning? Is that first note says Russia? What?
Yeah,
Why
it's,
do you have
it
to
does
talk about
say
my
Russia.
people? Why?
Nothing. Actually, it's really cool. You want to see? Oh, we can go into it here in a minute.
Sure.
Anyways, good fights this weekend. We'll see on the other side here who wins the Russian or I think she's from Brazil. Nunes. I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Well, I know
everything
she's
about
some
everybody.
kind of Spanish, which not to be racist or anything, but it's from.
You know what?
You
Usually when somebody says not to be a racist or anything, the most racist shit comes out of
Okay.
their mouth next.
my fucking girlfriend from Argentina. Anyway, all I know is she's from a land below North America.
Below on the lower levels.
I'm just,
Right? Is that what you're
I'm
trying
just
to
saying
say?
geographically.
Geographically lower level.
You don't know shit about geography. You're American, motherfuckers. You don't even know where freaking
What?
France
Is
is.
it Brazil up by Norway or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Cold climate.
This
and
is
shit.
why I had Russia on there. Look at this gear that they got coming out. This
Yep.
is. Have you seen that already?
Yeah, that's
How cool is that? It's a combat suit. It's called The Future Is Now. Russian military unveils next generation combat suit. And it looks dope. It looks like something out of Halo or something.
That's actually happening. Believe it or not, that's actually happening. Probably
it's about freaking time.
2022. They're about, I think, what is it, 4 to 6 years away from this. It's actually supposed to tie into the whole Ratnik system that
Yeah.
Russia developed for, like all tied in. Kind of the same thing United States doing, but they went
Everybody's going to be doing it. I just
Yeah.
thought it looked dope, man.
They're
That
just
thing
skipping the
looks badass.
generation. That's the cool thing about Russian military. They're skipping generation. I said, fuck it. You spend all the money for development, so we're going to skip this shit.
Right.
China did the same shit.
Well, hey, while we're on
It's
the
pretty cool, actually.
the warring subject, you got to check out this chick here. This was crazy. Damn it, where'd it go? This is a Kurdish sniper. It's a female. And she's, watch this. Watch how close it is.
I saw that.
Boom. So she's shooting. She fires her shot, and then right next to her head, a bullet hits the wall. It's the title of this video says Kurdish girl laughs at ISIS sniper gunfire. She does too. She laughs and then sticks her tongue out as she's turning around, going, "Oh, that was close."
Now, can I throw a monkey in your
What?
wrench into your monkey wrench into
What?
your shit? There's two theories about this. Well, actually, one theory. I'm all about Kurdish fighters because they're fighting on the right side. We're supporting the other
Look
one,
at
by
that
the way.
face right there.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, "Oh."
She actually being supported by Russian troops. But first of all, purple, blue fucking headband.
Yeah, I
as a
know.
sniper.
And you're a sniper.
Yeah.
I just thought.
Number two, what I'm hearing is from this is that this was a setup, that somebody shot the guy next to her left, shot it at the wall, and they filmed the
Well,
whole
you know what?
freaking thing.
If that's true, which I seriously doubt it, because the chances of her getting hit by a ricochet or fragments that close to her head is fucking retarded.
Well,
if
true.
they actually did that and she still didn't flinch, then
Yeah.
she's still the toughest bitch out there.
No, dude. That's what's sad about
Yeah.
the situation with us sending American troops in there that we were not invited there, by the way.
Who brought up that
And
whole
Kurdish.
scenario, your little conspiracy theory you got there about this video? Where did
Re-
you see that?
Reddit.
Dude.
Common number 2024.
Yeah, there's some serious bro science. No, you know what they did? Dude stood right next to her, man, and he fired off his pistol right there. Do you know how much shrapnel and shit could be flying around?
I
She's
do.
lucky she doesn't have something stuck on the side of her head from that shit anyway.
It's concrete.
Well, that and the
flies.
bullet,
It
it's
will
gotta
hit
go
you.
somewhere.
Yeah, it'll hit
it'll
you pretty
fuck
hard.
you up.
But
I thought she was tough as shit, man.
No, the
Me,
whole-
I would have pissed myself.
no, the whole Kurdish fighters, female fighters, and what's more insulting to the freaking this hardcore, by the way, that we support.
Yeah.
Freaking
No.
Al Qaeda,
Our
fucking
government supports. I don't
government,
support.
yeah, government. Al Qaeda, American government, by the way. Let's clarify. People think I'm talking
Hey,
about
we'll
Russia.
get into plenty of
Yeah.
conspiracy theories here before it's all over. So.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing about them. They actually know that, and they taunt the enemy, saying you got killed
By a
or you got
woman.
shot by a woman.
Yeah.
And they're fighting the fucking
Wearing
fight.
a blue bandana.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest
And the whole
ever.
shit is you can hate Assad all you want. Is he perfect? No, but I mean, look who we got now. So in the end, he is better than fucking Al Qaeda tried to fucking institute this.
All right, don't
you
get
know,
all upset. It's
just
okay.
saying.
Calm down. I see the veins popping out in your
Just
head.
saying.
Look at her. She's laughing.
I know.
I thought that shit was
I hope
funny.
she's still alive. That's all I hope.
I don't know. The odds of her lasting that long is pretty slim.
No.
So, yeah.
But I mean, they winning. Assad troops are winning, and mostly because of Russian support.
Yeah, but
so-
the Kurds get messed up all the time.
Well, they kind of small group that gets shitted on. They kind of get stuck in between, which I kind of feel
Shat
bad.
on, I think, would be a
Shat?
better way of saying that. I don't even know if that's a real word or not.
Dude,
but,
I actually went to English school. Did you?
What? I
Exactly.
went to the only school that matters, you son of a bitch, right here in the heart of Florida.
That's what it's all
Pinellas
about.
Park. I went to Pinellas Park Middle School, you son of a bitch, and I got a fine education. Okay? I know all about this great country of ours, and Trump is bringing it to be great again.
You know who's
Son
actually
of a bitch.
teaching me?
Believe me. Believe me.
You know who's teaching me English language? Actually, the first person,
Who?
a submarine freaking guy who was in the military.
The
and he retired.
Beatles? The Yellow Submarine
No,
video?
actually, like a 4-foot short guy that was on a submarine, Russian submarine. He became an English teacher.
All right. Well, since we're on the conspiracy theory racket here, I don't want to burn through this too quickly. Hopefully, you got some stuff today too. But I
Wow.
thought this was amazing, and it's totally true. I think the new conspiracy. I think this all derived from Alex Jones' show.
I was
So
gonna say,
some
yeah,
guest-
I saw something like that.
well,
on,
it was a guess. I don't think he said it specifically. I think it was his.
I didn't
guess or
get
whatever,
deep
but,
into that, but I'm curious now.
The
I would like
new
to hear it.
conspiracy theory that children are kidnapped for a Mars slave colony makes perfect sense. Okay, you steal them as babies. You remember the dingo ate my baby lady?
Yeah.
Her baby's on Mars right now, son of a bitch, and he's up there working in fields. The fields of Mars. That's right. Digging up the lithium for your phones. You didn't even know that the aliens had a shipping company up there.
You know what's impressive? That somebody did this Photoshop whole graphic of it. There's two spacemen
The worst spaceman. If you
on
wanna
the
look
laptop.
at,
by the way, they on the
if you
laptop.
want to look at
in
this
space.
article, if you want to look at this article, it's on space.com.
Space.com. That's
Mars
the best.
Slave Colony. Alex Jones is the title. So, but yeah, it's great Photoshop there. But there we go. Here.
There's two spacemen working on a laptop on a table in space.
So his it was his guest. It was his guest on Alex Jones' show was Robert David Steele. Why does he get his middle name in there?
Can
He
we-
save that for psychopaths usually, don't they?
Yeah.
Like if you're a mass murderer or something over 3 people.
But let me ask you a question. Since this crazy person has other crazy people as his guests, can we get guests?
Fuck yeah, we can get some guests. We'll get guests on here. Trust me, I love me some conspiracy theories.
Can we
baby.
get like, I want to get, you know what I want to get? I want to get like a dirty hooker as a guest.
I bet you do, you nasty
No, no,
shitbag.
no, no, no,
yeah,
nothing-
yeah,
nothing
I know
sexual.
exactly what you're getting at,
I just
buddy.
want to
You're
look.
sidetracking me from our article.
I just want to look into her lifeless.
Snatch. Yes, her snatch. I get it. Her dirty snatch.
No,
you nasty
her
bitch. You don't got to tell everybody about your fucking fetishes
No,
on
no,
here,
no,
you
no, no,
shitbag.
no, no. Her lifeless eyes, and just tell me how she ended up doing. I just want to know.
Just you
How did
you
her
huff the
life
air
go that
around
way?
her. It smells like broken dreams and dried
Yes.
cum.
Yes. That way I can go back to my shitty job and go.
Okay, that
Hey.
the article says his guest Robert, what was it again? God damn it, you got me all sidetracked here, you shitbag. Robert David Steele. It's actually a pretty cool name. Robert Steele.
Anything with steel in it.
I hope he talks like that too. Yeah, there's a Mars slave colony. We're
Robert
taking the
Steele.
babies there. He says, we actually believe that there is a colony on Mars that is populated by children who were kidnapped and sent into space on a 20-year ride, so that once they get to Mars, they have no alternative but to be slaves on Mars.
That's pretty awesome.
It makes perfect sense to me.
I know.
The only problem with this is that guy that owns Mars.
The only problem.
The guy that owns Mars. Remember talking about him in the first episode?
Oh, yeah.
He already owns Mars. So these guys are all going to get evicted. What are they going to do then? You got no way. Well, maybe they can bring them back on the lithium ships.
Ooh.
I don't know how it all works. We'll have to watch Alex Jones and find out.
I got to draw a diagram. I got to see this. I got to come up with some calculations.
I don't know, but I can't remember the guy's name, which we said we would definitely forget.
Well, he's making millions apparently.
Hey, he's
so
making
fuck
the
that
money,
dude.
but that's a serious infringement on his property there. I mean, these people
should do
are
something about
mining
it.
Mars with babies. Could you see a little baby up there? What's it take, 2 years to get to Mars? He's like 3. He gets
2
there, get to
years.
work, you little shit.
Yeah.
He's out there in his diapers and a pacifier with a
Fuck
pick.
yeah.
A
Gotta learn
pickaxe.
early. I had to learn early. They can't learn early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the babies.
Whoa. Are you singing slave music right now?
No, that's the dwarf thing from
That's kind of
Seven
racist.
Dwarves. That is not.
Seven Dwarfs.
Is that racist?
It's pretty racist.
You're a liberal, so you would know. You can
It's
tell me
racist.
all the ways I'm
I feel
I'm a racist white
I
male.
feel triggered and offended right now.
You look triggered.
Your mama's triggered.
You got triggered by that hooker snatch that you're looking at.
Dude,
Dirty cavernous hole.
No, I mean, I don't know if you have a. Can we? By the way, can we talk about, like, I have a long drive from work. Talking about hookers, by the way. Can we mention certain
You
parts?
couldn't let me get through this article. Huh? You
Oh,
were
oh.
upset. No,
Let me
forget
reverse
this
it.
article.
No.
Well, let's talk about your hooker fetish. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. No, I mean, we should probably get this out in the open. Let's work this out. Tell me about your drive.
All I'm saying, it's a long drive.
Okay, it's a long drive.
a long
You're
drive.
lonely. You're sitting by yourself. Maybe
Yes.
you got a little.
Yes.
What kind of music are you listening to? Some Sade, maybe. What do you got going on?
No. Techno.
Some okay, that says a lot. Go ahead. Okay, so
I'm
you're
Russian. What the fuck?
here. You
man?
are.
Listen
You're
to
in your
techno.
now. You just got the new car, but it used to be the Fiat.
Yeah, that's it. That's me.
In your little red car, and then so you pull up to the hooker, and your window goes down. How far? Do you put the window down all the way?
I don't. All I'm saying.
You just
No,
crack it just a
no,
little and talk
no.
through that.
All I'm saying.
Isn't that disrespectful? No. I bet you they jack the price up on you when you do that.
Probably. Not that I know. I'm just.
Okay, please continue with your story.
All I'm saying. It's just a word of advice. There's only it's a 40-minute drive. So you driving, you're kind of like bored. You listen to some podcast music, and the only light in my life when I'm driving the 40-minute drive is that little piece of shit freaking street.
Snatch across the street.
That
I get it.
drive
I
across.
feel you, bro.
Now, can I mention the streets, or do people get offended when I'm?
It depends. If
All right.
if, if it has anything to do with racism,
No.
don't do it.
No, I'm not gonna say the name of the street, but it rhymes with Haynes Street. All right. So that's what I'm going.
Haynes Road.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
right here
one.
in St. Pete.
I'm not saying it's Haynes Road. I'm saying
No.
it rhymes with Haynes Road.
Well, let's just go. It's a lower income neighborhood. Let's just put it that way.
Ooh, you make me feel bad now.
You feel dirty, don't you? That's why you're down there.
No, and it's
Down
always
there by that
it's
area.
always some random female walking on the street, and you kind of see it from the back. You're like, that looks pretty good, But then she turns around, and those freaking women, they just have eye contact. They just lock on you, like
That's
a guided
how they
missile.
work. And that's when they get their hooks in you, huh?
And that's becomes the most awkward 5-second drive.
It's
past
awkward
them.
because you can't get your wallet out fast enough.
I fumbled the credit card.
Should take my money, baby.
No, they just look at you and and they keep the eye contact all the way through.
Well, they're usually sketched out if it really is a prostitute. With you're very
pretty
assuming of things. It could have just been some poor lady walking to work. She's on her way to frickin' work at
I'm assuming the-
Wendy's or something.
No,
You're
no.
like, hey, you
I'm-
dirty snatch hooker.
I'm assuming she's a prostitute because she looks good, like she's 18, 21 years old from the back, looks hot. She turns around and it's like, holy shit, you're
It couldn't just
65 and
be-
meth.
Couldn't be just bad genetics, drug use, maybe.
All the time on the same street, same.
Let's get more to the point. What was it about her that signaled to you that she's definitely a prostitute? What was it that made you feel that
a
way?
fucking long ass eye contact.
Okay. See, I drive a work truck around being a paint contractor. So
Well, they don't look at you. I'm
I'm
driving a fine vehicle.
No. They look for guys like us in the work trucks because
Really?
those are the guys that pick up those dirty chicks. They're just worker guys usually.
Really? I didn't know
I'm
that.
sure there's all sorts of people.
Wow, how did you know that?
So here's the thing. As you're driving to work, I have to drive to work at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and those roaches are still out. The light's not up high enough to make them go scurrying back into the motels, right? So as you're driving by, that's their thing, right? They're walking along, and they make a lot of movement, so you notice them.
yes,
And
yes,
then-
absolutely.
And as you go by, they're like, waving. Then
You're right,
now,
though.
Where I drive by and keep going, you're fumbling for your wallet. You're like, hey man,
No. What I do, this is what I do.
You've talked about this girl about 8 times, and
No.
you've only been here an hour.
No, this is what I do. I slow down just a little bit.
Yeah, you got to give it to her hard.
Yeah, and she's like,
Slow.
you see the light of
You got to
hope.
get your money's worth.
You see the light of hope
Oh,
in her
you mean
eyes.
before that? Okay.
Before that. So she gets all excited, and then I just gun it. Go fuck yourself.
That's somebody's daughter.
Yeah,
That's sad.
somebody's fucking every night.
Probably you.
No.
Sicko. You're
No.
totally upset. All right,
No.
well.
Anyway,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
but,
Back to the space.com.
No. Those children on Mars are far less important than words coming out of my mouth right now. Far more important than your hooker fetish.
Sorry.
And not even good hookers, dirty hookers. He said it right here, folks. You heard it. He's totally...
I think really in the end, it's not the hooker or whatever. It just makes me think about my life and thinking how much better it is than their life. And I feel so much better about myself. It's kind of like going to Walmart
Kind of makes you wish you had a sister, huh?
at 3
You son of a bitch.
No, hot sister. Come on.
What? You said she was like 18 and 19 years old? That's prime baby making material right there, right here in the South.
Keeping the family.
Yeah. Get it.
Sick bastard.
Well, how did it all play out? So you messed with her mind, you drove off, went home and beat off furiously,
Yeah. I had
very angry,
Yeah.
cussing involved,
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna take a shower right now.
staring
It's
at
funny.
yourself deeply in the mirror.
Yeah.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I just made that
This
up
is
right
what
there.
our life came down to me, jacking off, look at myself in the mirror in the shower.
Oh man, that's sad. You know what?
Still better than her life.
When I was younger, I used to have a thing when I first could. Well, before back in the day, you could get into a stripper bar really easy. I mean, I was 16, 17. I looked like I was going on 14, and you could go into
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
stripper
40.
bars. No. I looked young, but I look young right now. I'm svelte,
Oh, okay.
buddy.
Okay.
Should we put up a poll? Look at here. Lean in. Give me your best face. What's up? Okay. Who's better looking? Take a snapshot of that. We'll make
You
a
see,
poll.
like I don't even move.
Who would
like
you
some-
fuck?
Like somebody post the video.
Who would you fuck first? Me or him?
First?
Say me. I want it first. I don't like it dirty.
some
He likes it dirty.
some dude gonna contact you. I'll fuck you first.
All right. Enough sex jokes. I'm sorry. I drug it down into the gutter even worse.
We started from space. Space and what is it, Mars exploration, and now we're talking about hookers. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
You did it. You're the one that's obsessed with hookers.
I was talking about driving. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right. Well, anyways, that was my stuff there. Oh, that, and then I wanted to give you guys a warning because like you're probably one of the worst people for it, never going outside and all that stuff, and you think that the sun's bad. Well, a doctor, and this is from the Daily Mail, so take it with a grain of salt. The doctor that looks after Nicole Scherzinger's skin, whoever that is. Do you know who that is? I'm sure
Somebody
somebody
famous. I've seen the name, but I don't remember.
I
Like
don't
if
know.
I see the face, I would recognize.
Anyways, he warns that you should wear sunscreen when you're using your phone or computers to avoid the same damage as sunbathing.
Why?
Dude, if you get a sunburn from sitting in front of a monitor, you are the biggest pussy ever to walk the face of the planet. That's all I got to say here. But
I'm pretty pale, so
if you go further down, he's
is that the
talking
guy?
about-
Is that the guy?
Oh, I hope so.
Is that the guy?
at
That's
him.
that's the doctor.
Yeah,
He looks like he's senile.
he looks like he might sell you a car, a used one.
A used
He
one?
doesn't- Yeah, he doesn't look very credible to me.
Very incredible. That's,
Yeah.
that's how you want the doctor to look. Very incredible.
Yeah, you want a credible. You want a doctor that looks like a hi there. You want to buy some body parts?
Like
I don't know why I went semi-Asian with that voice.
I don't
that
know,
was
it's
not
pretty
meant to be
racist,
that
yeah.
way at all. That was Yeah.
Was it Family Guy when they have like the guy come out, the doctor? Hello, everybody.
No, that's Simpsons.
Simpsons? That's all the same.
Yeah, basically. So, anyways, it was something to the effect that if you spend 4 days in front of your computer, it's like getting 20 minutes of sun. I mean,
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's this
one.
the waves that come from your freaking computer by the way, from LED, LCD is different from the old CRT
The old
monitors.
tubes and shit. Like you're sitting
Thank
in front
you
of an
very
old
much.
tube TV
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, they're
Straight
different
radiating
from
your face.
actual I forgot what the waves they called from the sun, but it's different.
You look like you got a little red in the face. Did you get some sun, or are you just in front of your? You got your old tube TV at home, the
No,
old school
no.
one.
I actually was
Gets
just
hot. You
I
gotta blow a
decided
fan
I'm
on.
gonna try to go outside, and I went in my backyard, turned around, and went back in, and that's the results.
I seen this guy. He looked like he would have somebody buried in his rose garden. He was like super white, man. I was working at this place, and he would every day he would come out to the end of the. It was some condos. He would come out of his condo looking like the sun could almost come through him, like maybe a fogged window.
He was translucent.
Basically, and he would go to the end, and I would see him. He would look at his watch, and he would stand there for approximately 10 minutes. Look
Okay.
at his watch, turn around, and go back inside.
So he was working on his stand.
He would go for 10 minutes a day, get some sun, and he looked horrible. You ever see the movie Underworld?
Yeah.
With all the vampires?
It's just fucking
He
hot
was
now.
that.
What's her
Yeah,
name?
well, she was hot, but the old school
leather,
vampires.
latex.
It's always about sex with you. This poor guy. We're going to have to get you a sex robot or something so you calm
In
down.
latex. If you can make her look like freaking Underworld,
Did
fucking
you see
chick.
those fake babies? We were talking about it yesterday. The guy that's making those
No.
hyper-realistic
Have I?
babies, it's scary. They're so creepy looking, dude.
Not dolls, babies.
Yeah.
There's one
Babies.
there's one person that makes dolls.
Well, I'm
like
sure
with
they do.
joints and stuff, and it's
I
look
think
pretty
this guy
creepy.
makes them for movies and shit, but like you could fuck with people. You could take that thing out and like drop it in the street and shit. People would lose their shit. It would be great.
That's pretty creepy. That's something I would fuck with people all the time.
It would give me nightmares. It was creepy.
Really?
Did you look at it?
I've seen I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
You're one of those sickos that like Chucky movies and shit, huh?
Fuck yeah.
No.
Chucky was awesome.
What?
Yeah.
That was a dumb movie, dude.
It's a
well,
dumb
you know
movie.
what? The first one wasn't too bad. They went totally off the rails after that.
Well, the third one was when Chucky got married to that. Yeah, had a chick doll. What's her name? The chick that does the voice. She does the Family Guy
I
voice.
think I've actually seen that one.
She's hot. She's
She does Meg's voice.
Tilu Luli something, some weird name. She actually like hot.
Luli?
Yeah, she's hot.
How hot?
Very hot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, is she creepy hot?
And she's 10.
Yeah, take her in the trailer.
Yeah,
Goddamn right, you son of a bitch.
but not to change this, but she's smart. But she plays very like a lot of like bimbos and shit. She actually does. I was hooked at one point at the was a blackjack show on TV.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I don't watch TV very much, so.
Well, me neither. But I'm saying I used to.
What are you talking about? You know every series that's out there. You watch TV constantly.
No, I don't watch TV.
You're a TV head.
My dogs watch TV. Dude, I have basic cable service. My two dogs, one is English Bulldog, one is Pit Bull mix that I rescued, watch that TV. And I think my batteries died in my remote in
Do
my
you
living
leave the
room.
dog whisperer on?
Fuck no. That guy's
You know
creepy.
what I do?
That guy's creepy.
I leave my TV on for my dog.
Yeah.
And I feel bad if I come home and it's left on like Channel 10 all day and those stupid shows are on all day. Like the what's that chick with the gigantic tits? The black lady there. What's her name?
Oh,
You know what I'm
the
talking
red-
about?
yeah.
She's really annoying.
Yeah.
I come in, I'll see
She
it
has so
on.
much
I'm like,
plastic
oh,
stuff.
I'm so sorry, dog. I'm so.
The dogs give it like accusing look. Like,
I'm
"Mhm."
so sorry.
The dog looks at you from licking its balls and like turn around to you and goes,
What the
dude,
fuck, dude? Is this some kind
Nah.
of joke?
My-
Sick fucking joke.
Mine, I can remember it. Mine is the English Bulldog and Pit Bull. So, English Bulldog just farting everybody. You can walk into this freaking just sea of stench every time you come
So
back.
what's their favorite channel then?
Fox News, I think.
I figured it would have been like the Food Channel or something.
Weather Channel.
The Fox News is good for the weather.
No, no.
You know, oh.
I stream a lot of shit. That's why I was saying.
Do you ever watch Channel 10 weather in the morning?
No.
Do it.
Like how early in the morning? I'm not a morning
Like
person.
first thing in the morning. Like before 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry. For you
Before
first.
8 o'clock.
I don't get up till
I'm up
fucking
at like 5 o'clock every day.
I don't get up till like 9
Anyway,
o'clock.
I can't remember her name because I can't be bothered to know that shit. But I will definitely watch the weather every morning, and she is so amazingly hot. She is smoking hot. Channel
Spanish?
10. I don't know. I don't look that far up.
All right, when you're bored, on Reddit, I saw it a lot. There's a chick that on Mexican Weather Channel, and she's ridiculous. Like she does the whole thing. She's like, here's the weather, and she turns sideways, and it's like ass.
That's the only reason why I
Like,
want to
it's
learn
ridiculous.
Spanish is so I can watch those shows and see what they're talking about. Because one, they look like they're having an amazing time.
Yeah.
They look like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
And all the women are freaking
Yeah.
hot. They're so hot.
Yeah. The funny thing is, that's my girlfriend. She speaks Spanish, but she's Argentinian, so they are
Different dialect and everything.
No, they are like the true, like they're like the only whitest section in a whole Central South America.
Right, right.
They're like Spanish, like from Spain.
I get it.
Everybody else is like, it's usually a mix of what is Indian, the Incas with Spanish, whatever. So they all look like Italians, basically, like light-skinned Italians. And their Spanish is slow. So I'll be like, ooh, look at this. There's a Brazilian channel or something going.
And they're going,
Yeah.
well, Brazilian is Portuguese, so that's one reason.
Well, not Brazilian. Okay, okay, Chile, whatever, some other, you know.
right,
And she's like, I think they said something. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's your main language.
Yeah.
You speak with the accent. You didn't forget your main language. She's like, they're speaking too fast.
Yeah,
it's
that
different.
and it's different dialects, man. If you listen to like Cuban stock and then listen to
Yep.
somebody from Puerto Rico or whatever, they have different dialects going on.
But I
and
never
slang.
thought-
The slang's all different.
I never thought that. Like, I know Chinese. They have like a Mandarin and they have something else.
Right.
And it could be almost completely different.
It is completely different.
But I did not think Spanish would be the same way.
yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay.
Well, on a side note, it's worth. I actually I'll watch it with the sound off sometimes, just cause. I'm just saying.
Because it interrupts you masturbating to the freaking Weather Channel.
Well, because if you can't understand
Really,
everything, kills your
dude?
boner.
Masturbating at 8 o'clock in the morning? Seriously?
What? There's a time limit. You get yours done before that?
That's
Is that
too
it?
early. That's
Yours, as
too
soon as
early.
you open your eyes, you're like flap, 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 flap.
No, I mean, if it's like 6 a.m., you just kind of, you know, just slide it in when she's sleeping.
Dude, I got motivation. I got shit to do. I'm up at 5. I do shit. I got to beat off and get the fucking work. I got shit to do.
I'm more of an evening masturbator.
What?
Evening? No, okay, morning
See,
too.
the truth is coming out. This is the problem. You're supposed to be sleeping with your girlfriend at that point.
In the evening?
Is she?
I am sleeping. I'm
Well,
literally
you guys
sleeping.
got it scheduled out or something? Do you have it on the calendar? Well, today's the day, honey. 7 o'clock. Be there or be square.
What's wrong with that?
It's 7:05. You get the VR goggles on. Fuck. Oh, I thought you weren't coming.
Hey, it works out for
Is
both.
it even 7:05? It's 7:01.
Eastern time?
Oh, I thought you meant Pacific Central.
I'm sorry, it was 1905. Military.
But you got to get more sex in your life. Maybe you need some. Maybe you need some of that testosterone replacement
You know
we're
what?
talking about.
I'm gonna call and find out.
About testosterone.
Yeah, I got freaking fat over the last
Testosterone.
year. Okay, I usually in shape. So this is the fattest I've ever been in my life, by the way. In case anybody looking at the video and like zooming in on my
You're swole, dude.
goodness.
Fat fuck.
Yeah, I know. This is the fattest I've ever been.
I mean, it's hard to look at.
I know. Thank you, thank you, fat bastard. Anyway, I'm thinking maybe I should call him.
Why not?
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Would you pay $100 a month for that service? I feel like I'm doing commercial for freaking.
Here's where it's worth it. If you're gonna get back into working out,
Yeah.
and you're gonna take advantage of it and just get jacked,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, it's worth $100.
You can't stop. You gotta continue using it.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Most of the time.
These guys get off, dude. All these guys in the sports do it all the time. They'll cycle, get off. It's not just it's testosterone too, and then you use like estrogen and boosters and shit to kickstart their system.
Let me
again.
rephrase it. You're paying $100 a month for testosterone. Then you're paying $100 a month for estrogen.
To kick shit your back up.
Either way, you're paying $100 a month.
Might as well just redline it.
So
Well, that leads me into what I was going to say. Is this is why I'm going to hold off for a while longer. I'm just thinking, dude. All right, so you make it to about 50, right? So these guys are doing like all the hard steroids and all that shit. They get a pretty good run out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are dying in their 50s and early 60s from redlining it from the time they were 16 in high school sports on through their careers, right? So they redline, takes a shit in their late 50s, early 60s. It's usually all the wrestlers, you know, all these guys that, the big, steroid guys. That's generally how it goes. So you wait till you're 50. and then redline that shit. What do you want to live till you're fucking 200? It ain't gonna happen, buddy.
What if you're ripped till you're 200?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
With a
what if you
giant
got
dick.
rock hard boners and a 6-pack at 80 years old? You rule the fucking old people's home, buddy. That's your shit.
You banging a
Those are your
25-year-old.
bitches. That's your harem. What? And then you find the ladies that are kept up with it. You know what I'm saying? These ladies know what's going on. That Viagra changed everything. Now guys are waking up to the fact, hey, man, I can be jacked at 75. I can have rock hard boners. It's changing the world.
You know
Max.
what? I'm sold. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna call on tomorrow maybe.
What happens if you're the one case where your dick explodes?
Eh.
You know, there's a fucking spider that'll bite you.
You know
and
what?
that shit happens.
You know what? I'm okay with that. You know how much more free time I'll have on my hands
know
if
you're
my
not
dick
worried about it.
explodes. If my dick explodes,
You might actually get shit done. I could write that novel. I
Yeah,
always wanted
I know.
to start.
I don't have to masturbate for 5 hours a day.
That's Max started a novel like 16 times. He just ends up beating off 5 minutes later.
All right, let me write this novel. Wait a minute. Pornhub.com.
Her vagina was like a warm, inviting sweater.
So I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it.
I don't know, dude.
So if I show up on the next week's show
I guess
and I'm already jacked,
if you're getting the testosterone, otherwise you don't really need your balls, right?
yeah, why would you?
Yeah, I guess if you get it,
Unless you
it
get
might
off
work
of
out
it.
for you, buddy. I say you go for it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm here for support.
All right.
I'll post all the video and pictures on the internet for you, huh?
All right.
What a pal.
Perfect. All
We'll
right.
get rich together. You know, sick fucks would die to fucking see that shit. We're gonna see a guy's dick explode today on the YouTubes.
Can you do it in slow mo?
We're gonna watch a guy.
Okay. This is what I want. If there's gonna be some kind of show with my dick exploding, I want at least to see two people walking away slowly from it in the background. You see
With
my
an explosion
when my
of the
dick
dick
just,
behind you.
just the foreskin just flying over the shoulder.
That's what we got to do. We got to do the green screen effect before the treatment. That way, if it does happen and we get the explosion, we can just green screen it right over the explosion. Boom! There's your trailer.
Oh wait, so we're gonna meet in this trailer, and you want me to like what?
Hey, well, don't give people the wrong impression. This is a broadcast trailer. It's saying
I understand.
Hi, you son of a bitch! You're
So-
in my house right now.
So you're gonna film me
you
naked?
want some cheese and crackers?
You want me?
We're out of crackers. You're just gonna have to eat cheese. It's a little. Just cut the mold off.
This sounds like a casting couch. That's what this is gonna sound like.
Now take your shirt off. Go ahead.
We're gonna film some dick explosion.
All right, come here. Are you ready for this?
Oh my god.
Not enough beers for that shit, huh? I'll give
I
you
don't think so.
nightmares.
I think I got 3 more left.
Right on.
To finish it.
Did you say you had something else on there you wanted to get at? I
What
thought
did I
you
have?
had one more thing you wanted to get at. Since you ruined my conspiracy.
No. You had some good stuff. Let's see. What do I have?
Hey, did you ever get in to play Quake Champions?
That-
I've
that-
been
that-
trying the past couple
That
days.
would be. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film it probably this Sunday.
For anybody that doesn't know, Quake Champions, they just let out a bunch of free beta keys for the closed beta, and you can play. I think it comes out in August, or they say you can play, and I have yet to be able to yet. I got it all downloaded. It's taken up freaking a massive amount of room on my computer. I think it's like freaking 60 gigs big once you get everything.
That's like about 3% of my storage.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, you download all this shit and then it doesn't even work. It took forever to get all this set up.
It works pretty awesome.
I have not been able to play against one person yet.
Me neither. But it works pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You just go in, you fucking
Run around for a little bit.
run around by yourself. You like 8 minutes try to connect to some fucking random server. Which, by the way, you can have a punch in like IP address or anything. It's just they're gonna match you.
Random.
They're gonna random match you. So if I have friends, like if I don't have any friends. Well, I have like 1 or 2 at most. So if I had like 15 or 20 friends and
It's
one,
because of the hooker thing.
yeah, that's true. And we want to like play on a server. Apparently, I'm not capable of doing that on what is it again? What's the game again?
Quake
Champions. So
The gameplay looks amazing, but it seems like
So I'm gonna record myself on Sunday being absolutely fucking pissed out of my mind, trying to connect to a fucking server and try to play the game.
well, hopefully it works out.
But
We should,
actually, I'm gonna film myself too doing what is it? What's the other game that you told me about?
the Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers, yeah.
That looks pretty
We'll
cool.
play that one.
I
That's
haven't-
that's actually would be. By the way, do you want to talk about the
I'll-
other channel that we're gonna do?
The gaming channel.
Yes,
It's gonna be damn good games.
that's right. That's right. So I'm thinking we're gonna film most of the stuff on Sunday, probably.
Most of it, yeah. And
We can even do co-op game, actually. Co-op.
co-op. There you go.
Go
See?
fuck yourself. All right,
English.
co-op.
English.
English, motherfucker. I speak good English.
Fix your English.
I sounded Asian for some reason, but anyway.
Well, you got a little Asian in you. You can tell.
That's true.
You're short.
I'm freaking half. I'm half Mongolian. Jesus.
Half? Really? Oh,
Yeah.
did you ever check to see if you have any of that? God dang it! Now I can't think of his name. He's like the most famous Mongol
Genghis
ever.
Khan?
Genghis Khan. Do you have any of his DNA?
That's the one that you send you take a spit test or whatever and
guy-
you send it to them.
His DNA is. Hold on. Let's look that up real quick.
Oh Jesus.
How do you spell Genghis?
I don't know. I don't know how to spell it in English, to tell the truth. Just do Khan,
DNA.
and that's pretty much. Either you're gonna get Star Trek reference. Or
1
Genghis Khan.
in 200 men, direct descendants of Genghis Khan. Man, that dude was the gangster, bro. You
Just
know,
fucking
everybody.
so many women.
They killed millions of people. They say, rough estimates, that at the time he killed off 1/3 of the population of the planet.
Yeah. Well, the whole Russian, like people thinking Russian is the blue eyes, whatever, blonde hair. If you look at Russia, or like just good example, Russian army, they're like 80% fucking Asian,
Yeah.
and there's a reason for that. Genghis Khan, by the way, the most purest Russians.
Is that how you're supposed to say it, Genghis?
in Russian? I think I say Genghis Khan.
It's
Genghis
probably
Khan.
the
So
most
I say the same
accurate
way.
way of saying it.
But
here in America,
he ruled Russia for like over 100 years, and then Russia basically ended up kicking Germany's ass at that time. They invaded Russia, and they turned around and went, "Wait a second, why do we freaking even pay money to this dude?" And kick his ass eventually. But in 100 years, he fucks. I mean, technically speaking, that's
they would go in.
he messed up the whole genetic pool of Russia, basically.
Yeah. They the best story to get the full story of the Mongols. Dan Carlin's Hardcore History has a 5-part series, which is the most amazing documentary I've ever heard about.
Yeah,
the
he told me
Mongols.
about it, like, a
it's
while
so
back, yeah.
amazing, dude. He's talking about there were people that came in like a year later to this city, or what they thought was a city, and the Mongols had already been there, right? Miles before they get to the city, the roads are lined with stakes with people impaled on them for miles up to the city. And then what they thought were white-capped peaks of small mountains were actually piles of bodies miles off. And they get up, and just thousands upon thousands. They killed everybody.
Yeah.
They left no one.
He actually made a deal. They sacked Russian capital at that time, which was not in Moscow. I think it was Ukraine at the time. Kiev might have been, I think, at that time was the capital of Russia. And they sacked it, and they promised that if they open the gates, they will let everybody live. And I think after like a month or something, Russia went, "No, okay, we'll open the gates." And he fucking went in there, killed everybody, set the whole fucking capital on fire. And from there, that he ruled the whole country.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. I'm butchering the story, so definitely Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. It's amazing series. If you want to know about it, it's an incredible story. So, I mean, not to glorify the guy or anything, but just
No.
It,
I grew up reading all that stuff, and it's just like it's amazing the shit that he've done. And in the end, it's like any other empire. It rises and it falls, and it fell. It became too big, and
my thing is why is the measurement of evil always stop at Hitler? Man, he's really on one of the lowest rungs of evil.
Yeah.
If you compare him to Mao and like Genghis Khan, I think Genghis Khan is probably the most the biggest one.
I disagree about Mao.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan, I would say he was
probably the master.
Yeah, but here's the whole thing. Genghis Khan, he was not why people say Hitler. First of all, Hitler was like happened 20th century. Right. So it's closer. Everybody has short term.
Everybody, that's the measurement of evil, though.
Short term memory. The other thing, he was one of the biggest guys saying the whole purity of genetic code.
I'm just saying, like when people
Genghis Khan was not pure genetic code. He was
if you really
F you.
If you really wanted to like dig at somebody, like everybody's always, oh, you're a Nazi, you're a Hitler. No, you're a Mongol, you're a Genghis Khan. Would be the real dig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, whatever. I guess he had the mustache and the flipping the hair as he talking. That's kind of you don't have any videos of him Genghis Khan going ape shit. So
I've seen plenty of Hitler videos, and sometimes I wish the Russian army just captured him when he was still alive. That guy would have been fucking in a circus for like
he made it
50
to
years.
Argentina.
No, he
No,
committed
no.
suicide.
I just saw it on the internet, man. He went to
No.
Argentina.
A lot of Germans made to Argentina, and
That's what I'm saying.
courtesy.
He's there.
Courtesy of a Catholic church, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the gay orgy that they
Which
just
is like-
busted up?
Oh yeah. I saw it on the news.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
If that doesn't show you what's
No, that's why. I'm not an organized religion guy. I mean, I don't even know what I am, but I can tell you that I'm just dealing with organized religion and dealing with people, and I'm sorry. I
I don't
can't.
know, man. I thought it was like busted gay orgy at the Vatican. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Till you read it.
It wasn't even a surprise.
No, but you read it and you're like thinking it's some bullshit, and then you read it and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, that shit happens all the time. And then if you talk about it, it's you're anti-Christian. It's like, no, I'm not anti
But the
anybody.
it's not
just
correct.
how it is.
It just I hate freaking people tell me how to live my life and do other shit, and they end up like, or people that want to like, gay.
And it's usually they're the gayest people of
and
all.
that's the guy that's freaking hiring a freaking some renter
Male prostitute
boy,
smoking crack
in
in the-
Europe.
yeah.
Oh, I just need somebody to carry my bags. Really?
Well, yeah, there's plenty of conspiracy theories about it.
No, fuck that shit. When it comes to sexuality, whatever you do in your home, it's fine with me. I don't give a shit.
I know you're into dirty hookers. I mean, who are you to judge anybody?
Exactly.
You're all after dirty hooker snatch. I mean,
Dirty hooks.
hashtag dirty hooker snatch.
You know what? By the way, that's what we're thinking about. We need to find a hashtag that belongs to us. That's ours. Dirty hookah snatch. You think that will work?
I don't know, man.
Why not? Why not? We can always change it later on.
Hashtag dirty hooker snatch. I don't know. We'll see.
Is that available?
We'll
Or somebody took it.
it might be.
There's a dirtyhookahsnatch.com. That's. Ooh, I'm gonna register it tonight.
Hey, you might want to jump on that, everybody. That sounds like a real wiener.
Sounds like lots of money.
That sounds like a real wiener. Well, on a lighter note, I do want to do some gaming this weekend, man. I was thinking about going fishing tomorrow, but it's going to be 93, feels like 110. I might skip it, man. I might do some night fishing and just play games tomorrow.
Yeah, I would love to go sailing, but it's so freaking ridiculously hot on a sailboat because you're not moving and the wind is like non-existent right now.
At that point, you're not even sailing. You're just putting along with your little
I
motor.
know, and screw that shit. And it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait till probably September, October to go really good time sailing. I do have a vacation coming up actually in August, at the end of August.
Yeah, we got to set up some fishing trips and stuff.
I want to go to the freaking island so we can freaking record. All that shit.
It's too hot, dude. We're gonna have to wait another month anyway for the fishing to pick up. It's so brutal right now. But what do you want to try and play this weekend, man? I've been looking at a bunch of games. I definitely want to try the Lawbreakers. It looks fun.
We are doing.
Have you been able to play that yet?
Yes.
I'll have to come here to do it. My computer can't handle it.
It
right
is. Again, I think they made it a little bit too complicated, but you know what? It's actually a lot less complicated than most modern games. So it's kind of reminds me of all Quake 2 and all that crap. So I like it. I just have to get used to it because different characters, they have different classes and they can do certain things. I just need to practice a little bit more.
Well, I went in. I was playing some old Team Fortress, and I did all right, man. I was about middle of the group there. My first time back, but it's amazing how much you lose when you don't play for a while.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And the thing is with new games. I mean, I really do appreciate if any of those developers listening to us, I do appreciate you guys trying to bring the old style of gaming, the classic style of gaming, the Quake 2, Quake 1, whatever, even Unreal, all that stuff. And that's what all those games coming out. But they can't really just copy those, so they have extra new functions and just keyboard controls a little different. So I do appreciate it. It's just because they still have a little bit more other crap that you can do from the old original games. If you haven't played in a while, those fast Twitch games, like if you got sucked into playing Battlefield or whatever,
I did the first one, and then I messed around with Battlefield 2 a little bit, and then I don't know. I just
Battlefield. I love Battlefield series.
I like them too much, is what the problem
Yeah,
is.
it's different from playing the old style Quake type of style games at TFC, and those games coming out right now, they're kind of replicating that look, and I love it. But there is that extra 10%, I think, that they add on to it to please the current gaming population, and that's the 10% that fucks me up, for the lack of a better word. But I think I'm gonna need maybe a week at most, and I get used to it. Play it around, I don't give a shit about my stats. You know, like if somebody if somebody keeps on killing me, I'll go after you over and over again. You're gonna kill me 25 times. I'm gonna make your life miserable. You're gonna play this 45 minutes or whatever the game is, and go, fuck, this guy just kept on going after me. That's it. You know, but
That sounds very immature.
fuck yeah,
You should work on yourself a little bit.
absolutely. Doesn't make me angry. I don't scream.
All right, so what are you going to play? A little bit of Lawbreakers, maybe Quake if we can get it to
if
get
it's
into
if
a
it's
server.
if it's this weekend, I want to play TFC first. See if we can have that regular night. By the way,
Did we have much response from the old Cali community?
I
saw a few people.
I did. I
popped in.
have people connect the website. I mean, register the
It's
website
tough
again.
getting everybody at the same time.
Yeah, I had a lot of talk in the beginning on Facebook, so we'll see. I mean,
You can get a legitimate game going with like 8 or 9 people.
I don't mind to be negative, but and what's gonna happen with TFC? I
You
think,
negative?
go fuck yourself. TFC, what I think is gonna happen, I'm probably will have to do a regular game every Sunday for the next like 4 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's what we'll have to do. It doesn't really cost me anything. I'm just gonna set it up. I'm actually been installing the server, and keep on posting it, and just people connecting and just running it, maybe in tandem with my
2 or
Minecraft
3
server.
good snipers, 4 bodyguards, and a president. You got
Yeah.
a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me be medic. I'll conk you across the field. Actually, I like playing president. Do you like playing president? Though?
Yeah, actually, if you have a team, and I know what expected from a president,
Yeah.
so I play it and people appreciate it. So I like
Yeah.
that. You know, like if you're on some server, nobody knows you.
It's tough,
You
man.
know,
When you got
that's
random
different.
people too. I think that was what held a lot of people back from Hunted. If you got into the A server, which we had tons of admins to keep things rolling right. If you got in there and someone's just being a jerk and not playing the president right, getting killed on purpose or screwing around, holding up the whole game, it would ruin it for you. It was easy for one person to kind of fuck up the whole thing for it. So.
Alright. I'm gonna stop right now. I gotta take a piss so bad.
What?
Yes.
You got a little baby girl
Can't
bladder?
hold it. Can't hold it.
Little baby girl.
Can't hold it.
All right, we'll pause.
You're gonna
You
pause.
want to just close it out? It's 52 minutes.
No,
We're in.
we gotta finish.
All right, we're going to pause real quick for his tiny little bladder, like a girl. And we're back with this small bladder baby boy over here.
Oh, Jesus.
You feel better?
Are you gonna leave it on the podcast? You're not gonna cut it out.
What?
You're gonna.
Yeah, of
Have
course
me
I
saying-
am. You're ridiculous.
You bastard.
Under an hour. It's 55 minutes. Actually, when you quit, it was
3 beers. 3 beers. I made a mistake. Take a piss. You
like
know
a
what happens?
like a little girl.
No, this is what happens. If you drinking beer,
You're drinking beer
And
and,
you take
you're a
a
little
piss.
girl. You
No.
can't hold it. You
no,
can't
no,
hold
no,
your-
no. You can hold.
You pop the cork. I get it. I know.
Exactly.
I know. Hold on.
Exactly. Exactly. Once you take a piss, that's it. It's like fucking.
I took a
waterfall.
piss earlier and I made it through this whole thing. I'm not drinking beer.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're not drinking beer. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some gaming this weekend, and I'm gonna try some new stuff. I saw this game is called Kindergarten, and it's
Kindergarten.
really crappy. It's just like a side scroller. It's crappy graphics, but you're a little kid in elementary school, and all the staff is trying to kill you, like your teacher, the janitor, all that kind of stuff. It looks kind of funny.
That's sounds like. Remember the game Postal?
Yeah, I remember that.
They re-released it, and it's not the same because everybody not as shocked anymore.
Yeah, well, everybody was losing their mind over it before.
Yeah, but originally I had that shit. I had you feel like a rebel putting that CD into your CD player on a computer.
You hear that, everybody? You gotta put a CD in the
Yeah.
computer to make your game work.
I don't think I even have a
Hey.
CD player on my computer.
I don't
anymore.
have a CD player on mine.
Yeah.
Art keeps asking me, "Hey man, can you make me a CD?" I'm like, "Buddy, nobody's making CDs anymore,
Like,
man.
What the hell?
Like, where have you been, man?
Actually, no.
What are you doing?
I'll take that back. I do have a CD player. It's not connected to anything. It just covers.
Just sits in there
it-
covering the
it
hole.
just covering the hole.
I didn't even bother putting one in my new one. So.
Well, because I reused the old case, and I'm like, here it is.
What are you gonna do? That exponential growth of technology, man. Stuff
Yeah.
you think's gonna be around for a while is gone in 5
Dude,
years.
I had this conversation with you 10 years ago saying CDs are obsolete. There's no reason for DVD players.
You're like PC Nostradamus, bro.
Pretty much. It is I. It is I.
Of course they weren't gonna stay around forever. How long do you think the USB is gonna last?
But they're still shoving the freaking DVD players. I always said all you need is freaking really the storage card, like DVD rentals and what was that, Redbox rentals.
Mhm.
Do you even need them?
People still go to those things.
They do. I see it all the time.
There's less and less of them, but they're periodically seem like in the CVS or a Walgreens or some shit.
No, they're usually busy. There's a line of them. Like I go to.
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
I go to Windex's.
Do you have a phone?
You know, I know it's $1.99, but I was like, yeah, exactly. You can stream this shit. Like
Yeah.
I have 3 Chromecasts at every TV, even TVs I don't use. They're plugged in all the time. Go to my bedroom, stream. Done. I mean, you can also do like, Cartoon HD, like all applications not officially on a freaking market and stream shit, but you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand how these people still get by. So.
I don't know either.
Can you make me one of them there CDs with some music on it?
It's the same reason not to bring it down a notch or anything. If
That's
you
kind
have
of racist towards white people. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Fucking cracker.
Even though I'm white,
Anyway.
I can do that, right?
You can.
The same way, if you're black, you can drop the N-bomb. Like I can be like,
Yes, absolutely. You are allowed.
And I grew up in a redneck neighborhood, so
Yeah, you look like a redneck. Anyway.
I bet you I kind of am. I got some redneckish tendencies. I
Yeah,
go
you do.
outside, I fish,
Yeah,
I kill shit and eat it.
yeah. That's pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm creepy.
You
At least I
actually
ain't chasing dirty hooker
you
snatch.
actually walked into Tina's Angels.
What about it?
Well, I never did. And I work like 2
Sometimes
minutes
you
away
gotta
from-
go to a dirty ass bar and just see how the other part of the world's living, man.
That's a requirement.
Hey, man,
Uh,
those were some good times in that dirty biker bar.
but the whole DVD and CD players, man. What I was saying, like if you ever go,
I bet you all those rednecks probably still have CD players.
Well, if you go with your loved one, okay, to a adult shop,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they still have.
You're talking about the porn shop? Is
That's
that them
right.
there where the titties are?
You're looking for some butt plugs,
Whoa.
some,
Whoa.
some,
you
some
really like
some-
that, don't you? You talk about that a lot. I think
Well,
that's your
well,
go-to.
well.
Honey, put the plug in. All right. When I count to 3, you pull the plug. 1, 2.
You don't.
Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
You don't do it with a plug. You do it with the balls, like the string balls, like on a ball.
Oh, stop, dude.
Get it right, dude.
All right.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's always sex with you.
Haven't I taught you anything? Seriously.
That's just, don't ever say that to me again. That's so wrong. I'm the teacher around here, baby boy.
All right, there's a difference between a butt plug and string of balls.
Okay, so get back to the CD players. How the fuck did we get from that?
I don't know.
We went from CDs to butt plugs.
No, dude, I went with my girl. Okay, we like looking at shit. All right, and there's this creepy dude in the corner, and his DVDs all lined up, and I'm going, who the fuck buys DVDs? I mean, if I pay for shit, you can still pay for online.
Guys that are scared of the government watching the government's watching me and my porn tendencies.
There's literally not a normal. There was like 2 dudes. They all look like
How big is the DVD section? That's my question. How far away could he be?
It was bigger than I thought it
Get
should
the
be.
fuck outta here.
Yes, and it was legit like place, like not some shady place, like legit
These
place.
like Unabomber people, they're scared of the internet.
They
shit?
look like Unibombers.
Yeah.
A long trench coat. They're like all like shifty, and they're looking at DVDs, and they're always in the like 18+ section.
They might be government agents.
Like teenage sluts, here I'm banging my stepdaughter bullshit.
Let me tell you, I have a lot of experience with porn shops. JP used to work in a porn shop when we were younger, and I would go. That was when the internet was still kind of new, and I would go there to play.
Back in the 70s,
Well, no. This is very early 90s.
VHS.
91, 92, right in there.
Wow, that's old school.
So,
Wow.
I would go down to the porn shop to hang out and play like little shitty games that they used to have back then that you could get on the internet. So I would hang out with him all
What?
night long. Yeah.
They had games in
Yeah.
internet shops? I mean, on porn shops?
No. I would use the internet that was there.
They had internet and porn shops in
Yes.
the early 90s?
Yes. Because they were
No shit.
that whole situation was a
Wow.
cover up for the drug dealers that owned the place. Like
Oh.
that place didn't really make that much money, but they funneled money through there, and everybody that worked there was kind of they knew the deal.
It's kind of like Sound Advice. Sound Advice was started as a trafficking.
I wouldn't doubt it for a
claim.
second.
No, it was. It was the
A lot of
founder.
businesses people don't realize is covering up drug money. But anyway, so I would see all types, man. You would see some of the craziest shit. And one thing you would see tendencies. So certain people would come in and you could pick them out. The big giant muscle guys, 90% of the time would come in for transvestite porn. It was always the she-male porn for them. The guys that you would be like, if he were to be, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. You'd be, oh shit, this guy's about to crush me. Like the big huge dudes, you'd be like, oh please don't kill me. fucking almost to the T, every single one of them.
Tranny porn.
And then what's funny is they don't want to make this big, huge guy that usually would be very, very confident comes up to the counter and you're ringing them up. They won't make eye contact with you. Dude. And nobody at a porn shop cares. Let me tell you that right now. If you go to a porn shop, they do not judge you. They don't care. They've seen it all, and most of them have their own kinks too. So don't fucking worry about it.
I know. I have friends that worked in those places.
It was some of the funnest times of my life there, dude. There would be like bachelorette parties that would come in, and that was a riot, dude. They would go crazy in them places, running around with dongs hitting each other and shit. We had a guy come in. I'm playing games, and there was like a mirror that you could see in the back, and they had those video booths that you could go in, right?
Yeah. You know, they still have them.
Yeah. Very
Which is
popular.
like, I'm like, how
it's a thing. Well, check out the story.
Why?
So I see a guy comes in, briefcase, business suit. I'm sitting there, I'm playing games. I look in the mirror and I see a chick go by, and I'm like, Jay, did a woman come in here and go in the back there? Because usually you would keep track of that. You don't want guys to creep out on a lady if they go back there. It's very rare that would even happen.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, what is going on? It was that dude that came in with the briefcase. He went into the bathroom, changed into women's clothes, and then was going to all the doors. And, hey, you need a hand in there? Hey, you doing all right in there? You need a hand?
Well, let me ask you a question. Did
Where's this guy? You know, when you need him.
Did she look good? No.
No, that was definitely not a good one there. I've seen some ones that would make you fucking wonder, is that?
I always appreciate when there's a fucking dude like
No.
in the store that come in and I'm like, you know what? You almost got me.
I don't even think he shaved. I think he was like
facial hair.
Yeah,
like
a little bit. It's just it was just the clothes thing for him.
Yeah, that's cross dresser. That's not even like
no, he wasn't. There was no operations being done or anything good. No.
I don't get that.
I mean,
I mean,
I don't judge you either way. Do what you want to do.
But
it's like, it's surprising, man. Like, guy comes in straight, you know, and then you got to tell him to leave. You can't let him do that. You know, that's you're basically prostituting yourself out back there. You got to kick him out. And I don't know, but those were some of the trippiest times, man. I would be in there just playing video games, and then for some of the crazy shit, you got to just act like you don't hear it. You know what I mean? It's a small building, and they're over there trying to whisper to each other. Oh yeah, you can stick this in my ass now. You're like, oh Jesus Christ, man! Like, easy killer, man. Yeah, you don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing, do you? They had it was about the size of a billy club, and it was a dildo called the Enforcer. Everybody picked it up. It was like the shining jewel on the wall.
It looked like a freaking horse cock.
Dude, it was like every time when the bachelorette parties would come in, and it was kind of half limp. It would so they'd be like, "Look at this!" shaking it all around. It's like, "Look at this giant dong." Everybody's hitting each other in the face with it. It was great, man.
But
I think probably had so many.
End?
I never saw anybody buy it. It was more of a spectacle than anything.
Yeah, it brings the traffic.
I feel sorry for anybody who did, because there were so many germs on that thing. That thing got slung around everywhere.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I can tell you stripper stories for days. Those were the.
Oh, Jesus.
I've seen some shit, buddy.
How did we get here?
I don't know. We were talking about CD players.
I was going to say technology.
All right, I think we'll go ahead and close out on the dongs. I think we've reached our peak gross.
We started with space.com. We're going to finish with a freaking big giant and force a dong.
Anyways, well, this was episode 3. Thank you, everybody, if you made it all the way through. Thank you. It got a little rough at times with dong talk and all that. It sounds like you got an iron stomach if you made it through all this. We're going to be putting this out on Monday. We'll have another one for you on Friday. And we're going to try and keep that the schedule, Mondays and Fridays. And then we'll add to it eventually once we get things rolling.
Yep. So, and don't forget to check us out on www.damngoodshow.com.
Do you still have to do the dubs? I don't think you have to do the dubs.
Well, I can start with HTTP.
Damngoodshow.com.
Damngoodshow.com. We actually on iTunes now, on Stitcher, on pretty much
Google
YouTube,
Play.
everything, Google Play, Twitter. But it's all at damngoodshow.com.
All right,
it's on our social sites.
Give us a like and subscribe if you can, and we will see you in the next one.
Okay. See ya.
100, 2 100.
Hi guys, this is Damn Good Show. Please, if you like the episode, please don't forget to like us and subscribe to us.
It's a new show. We could use the help. Get
Yep.
us going out there. Share us. If you liked what you heard today, tell a friend.
Just
And,
look below the screen. There should be a subscribe button.
Don't
and
point to your penis like that.
Well, it will be a little bit lower right
You
there.
need testosterone before you start doing that.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everybody.